Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Soul Good. I'm Amber Marie, and this is your June 2022 Tarotscope. If you are curious about the decks that I'm using today, you can find a list of them in the description box below. You can also find links to my social media accounts, as well as links to information on personal readings and the Soul Good membership channel on Telegram. If you find that this video resonates with you or it's valuable for you in some way, please do the YouTube things, like, share, subscribe. That helps me to grow my channel and helps others to find this information as well. So thank you for doing that if this resonates with you. All right, Taurus, let's jump in and see what you have going on or what could be coming up for you for this month. So please, Father, Mother, Life, Universe, Spirits, Guides, Angels, our cosmic team, our ancestors, our higher selves, what does Taurus need to know for the month of June 2022, please? Okay, thank you. I feel like there's another. Yes, thank you. All right. And themes you could be experiencing this month. Themes, Taurus. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh, these cards are crazy. All right. How others currently see you, Taurus? How do others currently see Taurus, please? How do others currently see Taurus, please? Okay. Thank you. And guidance for you, Taurus, for the month of June. Thank you. All right, let's see what you have going on for you for this month, Taurus. So you do have the Five of Swords showing up for you first. This is an energy of kind of like winning at all costs, a bit of sneakiness when you talk about like traditional Rider-Waite tarot, okay? But it's interesting to me because right here, I'm actually kind of seeing this as your ego talking shit. Okay. Your ego does tend to have that like unbridled ambition, right? That like win at all costs mentality that does come up through our ego all the time. And I feel like your ego is talking a bunch of shit in your ear, and I feel like it's stressing you the fuck out. That's the energy I'm getting. I don't know what it is that is being spoken to you. But I'm seeing this like if you look at this image here in the background, there's this fellow who's got his arms up and there's this beautiful light. And then there's these birds that are flying overhead of him. And I'm actually seeing this as like different ego drives that have been released, right? That are no longer sitting on his shoulder there talking shit. They've been released. And so he is now basking in that bright light, that freeing energy. And so it feels to me like your ego's just talking a bunch of shit. There's some things that maybe need to be released. Give those to God, right? Ask God to help you to release them. How you can bring a solution about how you can navigate them better or combat your ego, right? What can you do to do that? I feel like there's something here about needing to like give your ego a Snickers and tell it to shut the fuck up and sit down in the corner, right? Like that's the energy I'm picking up on here with that Five of Swords. Very interesting. You also have here the Page of Pentacles in the upright position as well. Page of Pentacles is about ambition, desire, diligence, craving new ventures, new experiences. And here's the thing, for some reason, I feel like your ego is all up in your shit, talking a bunch of nonsense about how maybe you're not good enough, maybe you don't have what it takes, maybe you I don't know. It just feels to me like you want to do the things. Like it feels to me like you have these like sparks of ideas and feel drawn or pulled to certain things. And it's almost like some of the stuff you're just like, shut the fuck up, ego, and you do it. And then there's other things where it's like your ego, or maybe just through the month of June, this could be something that you are working on. It feels like there's some things that are like the bigger things that you've almost, it's like I want to do this, but it's like your ego's like nah, 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 and you're like fuck, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you allow it to prevent you from moving forward, or you've allowed it, or do allow it to like get you in this energy of like analysis paralysis or something. But I feel like there's the need to release some ego drives and what bullshit it's talking to you about your desires, about your ambitions, about the things that you want to do in your life, the things you want to move forward on, right? This is this because this Page of Pentacles is like it's like a quiet energy, but it's very focused and diligent, and it's like studious, right? Like it's gonna do the things, right? It's gonna move forward, it's gonna make the moves, and I feel like there's this energy here of like wanting to do that, but I feel like your ego's talking a bunch of shit um about like the ambitions you have, or about the places you want to go, or the things you want to experience, or like you know what this is reminding me of, actually, Taurus? So way back when, I was like 230 pounds, and I decided to start working out, and when I did that, like, all of the shit, the wounding, the nonsense in my head would be like, you have a heart condition, you're not going to be able to work out. It's not going to work for you. Like, you're not going to lose weight. Like, all the things, right? I had all this bullshit just coming into my head, but I really had this desire to become healthier and to take care of myself, and to, actually put effort into this body that I have. And what's crazy is, like, after I actually would work out, I would literally cry. I would cry after I finished a workout, because all my ego was in my head so much, talking so much shit about how I couldn't do it, couldn't push through it, especially with my heart condition and all that stuff. So I just feel like it's very similar to that. It's like very similar to like wanting to do the things, but your ego talking a bunch of shit. And so I feel like this month, what I feel like you need to know is, like, that's going to be that it's your ego talking shit, right? And I feel like this is an opportunity for you to push forward, to show yourself that you can overcome that inner critic talking shit. Okay. Some themes you may be experiencing this month are: you have the central sun showing up for you with abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. Now, here's the thing. I feel like if you don't let your ego run the roost, this could very well be true. Right? Like, but if you get stuck in your ego and don't make the moves when you feel called to, and allow it to keep you stuck, or, prevent you from moving forward, I don't feel like you will experience that success or that regeneration, because this is giving you an opportunity to move out of that fear. Okay? To illuminate those fears to you, right? To show you, like, hey, this is where things are a little bit sloppy. Make decisions and move forward anyways. Like, do it fearlessly, right? That's how I feel. And I feel like you could potentially experience, like, I feel like there's something here about abundance downloads, but in reference to your ambition and your desire and what it is you'd like to move forward on. Like, I feel like for example, this could be an idea or a thought that you've had about something you want to move forward on, where when you first thought of it, you're like, wow, that could be really, really beneficial, like, for you financially, for, this thing that comes in, or it either has or will. It's one of those things that's like, oh wow, this could be really profitable, or this could be really good, not just for me, but for others as well, right? Like, whatever that is, maybe it's a service you want to provide, maybe it's a route you want to take. I don't know what it is, but it feels like it's very much aligned with soul. And I feel like if you move forward on that, that's where those abundance downloads come in, because I feel like it's almost like you got a preview of what could be if you made all the right moves. Okay, so take it as it resonates with you, but I do feel like you're being led by light, if you choose to do so. And the scarab is here on this card, which is that energy of rebirth. So you could experience a whole new reality if you choose to make decisions differently than you may have in the past. You also have Akashic Stargate here, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just saying. Taurus, you cannot make this shit up. I feel like you are trying to be aligned with your path, with what you're supposed to be doing here, or something that is supposed to be helping you, right? And I feel like the ego things are showing up as, it's showing up to show you, right? To show you like, hey, this is what you need to deal with or overcome, right? So I feel like it's being shown to you and mirrored to you in that way. I also feel like you're being protected though, however, because we do have that rainbow energy coming through. So I feel like this thing is happening for you, not to you. Like, you know, you could be like, oh my gosh, I wish I could just like do it already, right? So fucking do it. So fucking do it. Just fucking do it, damn it. What the hell are you waiting for? Why? Why are you waiting? What has worrying ever done? Right? Like, she's going to keep you stuck. So what are you waiting for? You know, I feel like it's showing you a doorway. It's showing you how you can move forward. As like I said, I feel like you've kind of got a little preview of what could happen if you were to follow that path. But again, you do have no wrong path here. So even if you utilize that free will and don't move forward, like another opportunity will present itself for you because that's how your divine creator works, right? You fall on your face when you say, I'm not going to listen to you. You fall on your face and your divine creator picks you back up and says, okay, here's another opportunity. Let's try this again. Okay. You also have here Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. What was I saying? I feel like you're protected. That divine support, I absolutely pick up on that. And again, I feel like it's this opportunity is for you. It's for you to move through things that were holding you back before, right? The I'm not good enough, the I don't know enough, the what if this happens, the, you know, all the worst, terrible things that you think about that prevent you from moving forward, that scare you into staying stagnant. I feel like you're being supported on those things. It's being shown to you so that you can move through them. And here's the thing with angelic attunement and this voice activation, I feel like this is really about you expressing your truth. I think that this is going to be a key theme this month. I think even if that expression of truth is only to yourself, I am picking up on releasing fear, burpee energy, excuse me. That is how releasing of fear shows up for me when I do readings is through this burpee type of energy. And so, you know, I feel like there are some fears being released about expressing yourself authentically, truthfully, and really sharing your voice, sharing your vision, sharing your all the things. Like, I feel like this is really about cracking you open. So it's interesting. It's interesting, Taurus. It'll be interesting to see what happens for you for this month because I feel like there is a huge opportunity here for you to really propel yourself forward if you allow yourself to be cracked open in this way. If you allow yourself to just kind of go, right? And I'm not saying like don't use your discernment or don't use your intuition. Like, I wouldn't say make choices all fucking willy-nilly with no knowledge of nothing. But, you know, as you follow your intuition and use your discernment through that, I feel like you have this huge potential here to crack open things and really experience life in a different way. But again, it depends on you. So how others are currently seeing you throughout this month, they're seeing you in the energy of integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest a love with your every action, which is fascinating to me because it's a lot like the energy I was just talking about, right? You sitting and speaking your truth, right? Like you sharing that, opening up about it, speaking your truth, sitting in your authenticity. And again, I feel like this is how people are seeing you because you move consciously into that space, right? It's like being very intentional. Like my voice has been activated. In other words, I am now in this space where I'm going to speak my authenticity. I'm going to express my truth. I'm going to be honest and open about the things. And I feel like this is how others are seeing you because of that, right? And it could be even so much as like, I really want to move forward on this, but my ego is like fucking with me. It's pissing me off, like, right? Like even that is truth. Okay? So I feel like you just being, right? This is how people are going to see you, sitting in integrity, sitting in truth. And I feel like it's going to be inspirational for others, right? I feel like you're going to essentially give others permission to do the same because you're going to be doing it yourself. They're also seeing you in this energy of self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. So you could have been spending a lot of time focusing on your own growth, your like taking care of yourself, There is an energy here for some. I feel like this is very specific. Some of you may have been experiencing some sort of health issue, or health setback of some kind. And I feel like you may have been nurturing yourself in some way, shape, or form to, come back to a space of being healthy, or being well, or feeling well. So that's for some of you. But for others, I feel like you are and have been focusing on self-love and trying to do the things that resonate with you. And I feel like people are recognizing this, especially as you move through this month, right? Because you do have a lot of energy here about aligning with things that are calling you, right? That aligning with purpose and feeling like you should be moving in new directions, right? And I feel like others are going to sense this and see this about you and see it as acts of self-love because you are following and doing what feels good to you. Beautiful energies to be sitting in. Also, here's that rainbow energy showing up again in both of these cards, right? Multiple colors. And so, again, I feel like you're divinely protected. I feel like you have that support there if you want to utilize it, right? Call upon your creator, call upon the angels, call upon your team to support you as you move through, sitting in this energy of integrity and loving yourself. Guidance for you for the month, Taurus, is align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. Again, you cannot make this shit up because what was I saying? What was I saying? Right? You seem to have this energy that wants to move forward, but there are bits of your ego drive that are like, meh, nah. So what is not aligned or needs to change? Right? That ego drive, being in the driver's seat, being in control, making the decisions, that I feel is what needs to change for you for this month. Take it as it resonates with you. There may be something else here that you are feeling with this card and picking up on with your own intuition. But I feel like it's about this, like what needs to change? Well, this is an energy of like taking the risk. That's what it feels like to me. Okay. But take it as it resonates. I'm also very drawn to the fact of how we were talking about these mirrors here and how these things are being shown to you. And then we have this here that reminds me of a shattered mirror. Like that's what the pieces look like to me, like a shattered mirror. So I feel like these are things about yourself. For whatever reason, with this particular reading, I feel like this card is referring to what needs to change in regards to yourself and how you move, not like people in your life, not, the job in your life. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's true, but, I don't know what the situation is about where you want to experience something new, but I feel like there's something here within you that needs to change that isn't aligned with where you're trying to go. So thank you so much, Taurus, for being here. I hope that this is helpful for you for the month of June. I want to thank you for sharing your time and energy with me. I am truly so very grateful. If this resonated with you, please do remember to do the YouTube things, like, share, and subscribe so others can find this content as well. Again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful month. Take care of your beautiful soul, and I hope to see you on the next one.